live stream is for entertainment and information purposes only. Do not copy our trades, as we are just trading to have fun. Many of our trades could already be closed before you even see us opening the trade on YouTube due to the delay of the stream, and we trade offline as well, so you do not get to see the complete picture. We make no claims of profitability. We are not licensed professionals, and we are not providing any investment or trading advice. Greater than 90% of all traders lose money, and we are not responsible or liable for any of your trading decisions or losses. Please trade on demo only and consult a licensed professional. Please read and understand CFTC Rule 4.41. Let's get to the charts and trade safe today. Okay, came in a little bit early today. Good volatility, but the fucking spreads. What did they do with the spreads on topstep X? It always used to be a quarter point, half a point, sometimes 3/4 of a point. Since 7:45, it's been almost 2-point spreads. Well, I don't know. People are going to get hurt. I think they raised the spreads. Yeah, just do a volume check here. Mic check, echo. Let's do a volume check here. Everything seems to be working good. Okay, so that's going to make it very difficult to trade if we're going to have big spreads like that. Not happy. Look at the moves though, eh? That's the range of 1 minute candles pre-market. 35. Crazy. Coming up to the previous day's close. First time we faded it. Now we're coming down. Let's just take a look on the 15-minute. We're very far from the previous day's high. And sorry. Previous day's low, which I was looking for, is right there. At 69.77. So right now we're bound between the close and the low. And view up. A little bit of a tight area there. Wow, look at that. That was just a 12-point. Oh my God. I'm curious if anyone's going to trade today. I think I'm going to go around looking at other people's streams. You can't trade today. I don't know what's going on. Better have a very big target. Close down this one here. Yeah, spreads 3 points now. The volatility is insane. I don't know, maybe someone's talking. I heard before someone was talking. I forgot who it was. I'm cold. Give me a second. I'm back. Yeah, I'd like to find someone that's an active trader, because I'd like to see if they're still going to trade with this kind of retarded spreads in the market. Moving price in such crazy ways. There's been a lot of losing trades also for me today. I didn't take any of them, I'm just watching them, but there's been some whipsaw action. Thinking maybe even increase my increase the size of my risk, maybe. That was a nice trade right there. 901. Where's the 745 bar? Yeah, right there. 749. That was a crazy move. And since then, I think the spreads were good before this, right over here. And then this bar came out at 749, and the spreads haven't fixed themselves since. We got a long here. Let's see if we can get up to, well, I got there already. Before I even opened my mouth. Wow, 56 points. Okay, well, let's start with our usual analysis, but I guess we're just going to take it easy today. 15-minute chart, broke the lows, broke the highs. Okay, well, there's a good chance we visit the lows again. What does this look like on the 30-minute, 60-minute chart, actually? Why do I have a 60-minute chart? Maybe a 60-minute chart is better than 1 hour. Who looks at the 30-minute? That's a shame. It's going to be a wasted day. I have all these new rules in place about not wasting money and getting in with good risk return profiles on the trades. And that's going to be a lot harder with this kind of spread. Really a lot harder. Slippage on the way out even is going to be big. No, I'm not trading the PAs today. We'll see what we can do with one lots or something. I guess that's what we're going to trading larger size. It was the plan. Anyways, we'll see. Daily chart. That's 10% if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, I thought I marked off at 10%. 2,200. That's 10%. Down, wow, we're down 20%. That's quite a bit, 25%. Wow, that's that caught me by surprise. I didn't think we were down that much since the top. Gold, go gold. Way to go gold. And crude still falling. Hey, let's get into the 40s. Let's get into the 40s. Okay, so set up the opening drive trader. It's going to trade at 9:30. Take a look at what crude is doing and mark off the fair value gaps. Crude may have started trading. Just gonna wait for an inside bar. Okay, so you're long. Everybody's long. Everybody's long and strong. That was a nice trade there too. Well, no, it wasn't, because we had the previous day's close. The previous day's close retest right there. That's a decent trade. We get a bounce. Getting the bounce. Okay, so again, what do we look like? Are we just tumbling and consolidating? Not really. I guess this was tariff day. Since tariff day, what have we done? We had a heck of a sell-off on this one candle. Kind of traded lower. Fell hard. Recovered. Okay, we're getting a higher swing low over here and another higher swing low. We should put those in to make it easier to see. Was there 10 points in this? 31.50. Oh my god, that was 24 points. I guess when the average range is 60 points, it's easy to get that. Yeah, you can't control the loss on the downside today. Not me. Maybe other people can. I won't be able to control the loss. Trades will get away from me. This is beyond the fast market, what I'm seeing here now. What's making it really bad is the fact that the spreads are wide and they didn't tighten up. That's a little too assuming. There we go. Yeah, so we're probably going to get a higher swing high. You know what I think? We're coming into one of these. I know everyone isn't a fan of this, but I'm thinking we're going to see that. So, do we break out of that to the upside? Or do we break out of that to the downside? That's what we watch. Oh, excuse me. And I slept good. Long entry over this candle over here, but again, invalidated because we have the previous day's close right above us. You know, if I wanted to play, I can take a one lot, but I shouldn't be playing. If I want to play, I play on Sim 103. There, that's my play account. Yeah, my stop would be below the 3-bar low. That would be there. So let's see how far we can get. 168, entry 30, 40. Wow, that's a 40-point stop. That means I need 40 points. Got to get to 50. I need a sweater. I'm going to take a break later and go get one. And if you can tell from my voice, I'm getting sick again. my mic even on? Yes, it is. The volume is absolutely insane. 1.1 million contracts. I don't think I've ever seen that at 9:14. Shit, I moved that. I shouldn't have. Oh well, I'll just fix it later. I haven't got much movement yet out of this trade. Let's do a 50% add. Maybe that's where I'll get my... There we go. I'll live vicariously through my sim account. Well, there's good money to be made, I'm guessing, if you're able to hold and let it run. I don't have really systems for that. I mean, I kind of do. I can come up with something that has a 21-point stop loss. Maybe I should try that. Let's call it... there we go. We added it to 50%. That's a much better trade. Custom 7, 14, 21. Good morning, OFT. I'm figuring out how to hold for longer moves because the spread is very wide today for some reason. At 7:49, something came out and the spread got wide and it never recovered. Show you that it's this candle here. 7:48 probably on most people's charts. I don't know. Let's see if it shows up. Yeah, this candle over here. And then the spread's never recovered. I have a little long here with a 30-point stop. So I guess I'll take part. I'm doing this on sim. This is a for fun trade. If I see 30 on the offer, I'll take it. Markets are fast. Is that what it is? More tariffs? I'm not even listening to the news. I bounce off the previous day's close. See, I was paying closer attention. I would have seen that and taken it off right away. Good morning, Wood Chip. Holding longer and sizing up. No, I'm thinking holding longer and sizing down. Oh, okay. I thought that was, yeah, two most difficult things. Well, yeah, no, I'm not going to be sizing up today. Sorry. Everybody's hitting China retaliatory tariffs. 84%. Okay, who cares? Good for China. China will lose. China. I'm sized down. No payouts. I don't care. Okay, I'll take one out. That was my... Yeah, I think it's just the day I was saying who... no, China won't lose. We will see. What was I saying? I wanted to find someone who's an active trader. I think you're the most active trader I know. I think you're the most active trader I know, OFT. So maybe I'm gonna watch your stream. I was gonna see what people are gonna do with this kind of. And maybe people don't even notice the spreads. I don't think a lot of people check the spreads like I do. I'm always checking the spreads and volume also, daily volume. It's 1.1 million contracts. Usually it's 200,000, 300,000 at this time. This is a nice fucking trade. Look at that. One lot, $120. I tell you, this is what it's going to have to be today. Mostly oil seeds and soybeans. Let me make an ATM. We're going to call it... Okay, stop loss is 21 points, right? Yep, 714.21. That's 80, 84. Let's make it 90. That's the stop loss. Profit, no target to judge. Save as template. And we're going to call this topstep. Wow, I'm really not in the mood to lose a day today. Save. Yeah, small cap trader, but a couple trades now just in a day. I'm in mentally no trades if I don't like the action. I've been killing it by moving stop and profit aggressively. The moves are big. The moves are big, but the spread is big. I'm looking at my system here, and it's in disaster mode. It's just loser, 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 loser. I think it's because of the spreads or the vibrations of the market. I'm playing inside the vibrations. Might have to raise the size of the bars even some more. I'm already at 12. And 12. 12 should be fine for 36. 36-point range. Okay, let's take another trade. Top step system. If I get an entry, I'm just going to buy market. Let's see. Maybe I'll just do that today. Yeah, that's what I'm saying with Chip. I got to adjust my parameters because right now the vibration, like I'm saying, actually the actual vibration of price is telling the, okay, let's get in. Let's see if we get in. We got in. Okay. Just that tiny little vibration of price is telling, or is causing my system to say stop out. My stop on this one should be at 8.21, a little too low. There we go. Okay, let's see this one. This is my longer term top step system, which I was telling you guys about. Seeing topping action. Well, we swept the Asia lows and the Asia highs, so there's a high probability we sweep the Asia lows again. But I had put on a trade yesterday with a bias, and it was a total fuck up. I'm not doing that anymore. No bias. Just go with long at 32, stop 02. Okay, I'm long at 44, stop 18. It either goes or it doesn't go. I think that's what I'm going to be watching today. That's how I'm going to be trading. Over 500, we could be bullish. Yeah, and it seems like a far away target, but it's probably not. It's probably 2 minutes of trading right now. Let me go to the 1 hour chart. Over 500. Maybe even a little bit before that, but yeah, I see what you mean. I see what you mean if we get a breakout like that. Stop filled. Okay. That's okay. Yeah, these are 21-point stops, so they're not that bad in this kind of volatility. I'm going to see how it goes. I did good on my Bulenox account in the morning before the volatility became nuts. Not the volatility, the spreads. But I know with these kinds of spreads, I'm going to get hurt if I trade my standard system. I can't have a spread over a point. I hope this isn't a new thing now that they decide to keep spreads at 1-2 points. That's ridiculous. Fucking market makers always trying to steal money. I told you. That's funny. OFD, I have a funny story for you. Do you remember you came in here one time and you made a joke? Well, I guess you made a joke. Whatever you said, you're looking good today, and the reason why you said it was because my camera was off. PM, anything can happen. Hey, you remember when that happened? Then I came in your room and I typed in the chat, you're looking good today. You remember those? Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, it was 10 times more funny for me because I was wearing a white sweater that day, and I love that white sweater. And I swear to God, I put it on, I'm in the mirror, and I said to myself, oh, I'm looking good today. I never do that. I'm not that kind of a guy. But in this case, it's my favorite white sweater, and I put it on, and I said that to myself. And then I'm sitting here, and you came in, and you said, hey, you're looking good today. I didn't know my camera was off. I thought you were just confirming what I said to myself because of the white sweater. And then when you said it, I said, wow, it's a really sharp white sweater. Even OFT likes it. And then I came in your room and I made the joke, you're looking good today too. You laughed. And only after that did I notice my camera's off. And wow, I felt like such an idiot. Oh my God. I thought you actually were complimenting me because of the white sweater. What a doofus I was. Okay, I'm going to get another 21-point trade. Let's see if I can get a little bit of a better price. That'll help with my stop. I mean a 21-point trade, 21-point stop trade. See you later. Take care, OFD. I'll be in your room. Okay, there we go. We got an entry. Hopefully. Do we get filled? I'm not chasing. I got to get a better price, not a worse price. Okay, that's my stop. Let it go. I'm either right and it will tumble. Good morning. Good morning, Joker. Late start for me. Early start for me. I've been streaming now for half an hour. I made some money in my Bulenox account. Now I'm trading Sim 103. The spreads are very wide. Almost 2 points. At 1.5 to 2 points. I'm not seeing 1.25 too much. I'm seeing one a little bit, but so I'm changing the way I'm trading today. I'm going to be very careful and maybe even just trade on Sim 103 here. This is my practice account, let's say. I'm trying a little bit of a longer term system. And longer term, for me, longer term, it's less trades. Still, it will out trade as far as numbers go. Probably what most people do, but it could keep me in a trade for 20 minutes and stuff. I used to have this on Alex's chart, and I would take a couple of trades off it. So we'll see. I'm going to do that. Getting close to being stopped out. I'm watching it. I want to see that the stop is accurate. The stop should be at 92 plus 7, 99. Okay, my stop's a little bit higher. Perfect. There we go. That was a loser. don't run away without me. The stop is now at 28. 13 minus 28. Let me move it down a little bit. I gotta do some math. That's 85. Oh, you were so close already. 1, 2, is it 85? 99 minus 14. Yeah, it's 85. Okay, 85 is 85. I can't keep it at 78. I gotta move it to 85. I don't want to lose more than you're supposed to lose. I will catch a runner, that's for sure. Just hopefully I don't get chopped up while I'm trying to catch a runner. And I should probably do it for 2 lots. That way I can take a partial when it runs like 30 or 40 points. No, I didn't look. I don't even know. 6,753. Like 16,753, 17,750, 18,753. We're all over the board. Used to be a time 753 was easy. I would know which one you're talking about. But with this kind of volatility, I don't even know which. Okay, markets are open. Why are there 2 trades open? I don't know. Maybe it was just moving them. Wow, that was a big move there. I should have taken a piece off. See? Got distracted for just 1 second. Can never get distracted, but it's going back in my favor. Nope. Well, that's a shame because I had such a big gain on this. Definitely was worth taking a piece off. Am I on the opening drive? Opening drive, yeah, okay. We'll watch it. Well, believe it or not, the trade has been closed, so I'll watch for the next one. Let's take a look on the 15-minute if I have the opportunity. No, there might be a short trade now, so let me see. Let me just get in. Yeah, as fast as I said there might be a short trade, we're now back in. There might be a long trade. Spread is still large, 150, 2 points. I'm not trading that. I'll leave it for you, cowboys. No, that's not a good trade. It's gone too far, too fast. 11 seconds. We're going to get an entry on the opening drive. Shit, we're 120 points away from the low of the day. This will be a big loser. Well, what do you expect? With big volatility comes big losses. Yeah, okay, I see it. I see it. 1 in the morning. That was a nice trade. Okay, let's get let's get some people open here. Let's.
Not a good sign.
What? The data? What do we have? What's 3 charts? Is 3 charts even working? Yeah, 3 charts is working. It's the 5-minute, and then Yeah, that one's not going to work. Who's losing money? How is that even possible? Oh, the realize is 610. It's the commission. That's why. On the open trade, on the opening drive. Okay, well, we just got another entry long for the Sim 103. I'll go long here. That's a good price. I'm getting a better price. And I'll keep my finger on the close button. Ah, so fast. Wow, yeah, no. You see, I can't control the stops today. Not like this. That's the problem. My stop on that trade was about 7 points. I wanted to hit the close button, and it went 21 points before I can even blink. Yeah, I'm really curious to see what I'll be able to pull out. Oh yeah, it's true. I said it too lot. That was a nice one. Now I got a 1 lot. My stop is at 08. Let me tell you where the stop really should be. 12. Okay, put a little higher. 11.75. It's gonna have to do. Stop filled. Okay, didn't make money on that, but you see how the take partial helped? Wow, it's crazy. Don't go down, go up. Shit, the stop was at 89.75. I hope it goes and stops up because I shouldn't have been stopped out on that. There we go, stopped out. Let's tap that 400. Yeah, gotta get out of this one. Yeah, have to go to higher time frame type charts. Definitely. Can't be dicking around with the charts that kind of resemble 4-second charts now. 2-second charts. Wow, high volatility. High variance in the performance. We bounced off the previous day's low. What a surprise. Okay. Made a little money there. Let's go see what Joker and OFT are doing. I think there's only one thing you can do on a day like today. And I'm thinking that might be just to try and time one good entry and hit it for a decent size and hope. I don't know if anybody thinks that's a good idea. Holy shit. 940. Okay, well, let's tap that 400. Tapped, yeah, beyond tapped. Opening drive is crushing it with a huge winner. Joker, there's no audio if you can hear me on your channel. Oh, it looks like beautiful trades, man. Looks like beautiful trades. Look at that bounce off the previous day's close on the 1 minute chart. Can you believe that? The sad thing is the opening drive play is up 200 points, but the line that would take it out is still 100, almost 100 points below the entry. It's going to take a little while to get up there. Yeah, you would have to take it. You'd have to take a piece off. You couldn't let it go in this case. That was a beautiful trade. Guys, I was in PW's room for a second there, just for a second, just to see if there's audio, because I'm not hearing Joker. So I went to go see, maybe it was my computer, but no, I went into PW's room. And let's go short, it'll be fun. At 940, holy Christ, did he do some weird shit. I'm going to try and copy that soundbite. I'm going to use it. I think it's going to be my opening. It's going to be my opening call. Wait till you hear this. I wonder if anyone's ever going to recognize where it's from. I'll change the tone of the voice. There we go. Yeah, there's yeehaw. Yeah, it's a yeehaw day. If you got the balls to pull the trigger, and you're right, it's a yeehaw day. Definitely. Okay, well, I have a trade again. I'll take it for a 2-lot. I'm going to close the stop because I'm going to write it manually, and I'm on Sim 103. I'll take a piece off. Hopefully I'll get filled. Booyah, filled, cover. Okay, and let it go. Let's see where it goes. I mean, this is the way to trade today. It's just, these are like massive waves, and you just got to surf them. And if the wave breaks, get off it. Look at that opening drive, gave back a shit ton. I'll add to this trade. Doesn't really matter. I mean, it's on Sim, but I'll add to the trade. Cover a little bit. Cover another piece. And just let this one go. Wowie, good gains. Good for you, wood chip. I think I'm going to be, you know what? I hit my PDLLs yesterday. I'm gun shy. If anyone noticed. I wouldn't be gun shy in normal conditions, but this isn't normal conditions, so. I just want to get that spread under a point. What are they doing? They're fucking around with the spread. And the thing that concerns me is I remember on Pine Chip's stream, his spreads were large. I'm wondering if they're rolling, for when mine weren't, I'm wondering if they're rolling out larger spreads and just... Okay, short again, 2-lot. Who's Pine Chip? Did I say Pine Chip? Wood tree, not Pine Chip, wood tree. Dabernooch, man. Look at that. I can see your yeehaw. I'm up 557, trading 1 and 2 lines, 2 lots. Pine Chip. Can I start calling him Pine Chip? So now it's only up 30 points, the opening drive, and it was up 240 points at one point. You should. Pine Chip, yeah. Tell everyone to call him Pine Chip. Pine Chip, and your wood tree. He'd probably laugh. I don't know. Maybe if it came from you. Wood pine trader. Yeah, there you go. Or wood pine floor. Ah, it's true. Wood, floor. Floors are from wood. We got to figure out a collage of the three. Pinewood floor. There you go. Wood tree trader. Pinewood floor. Missed my stop by $1. Wow, really? Lucky you. Okay, well, I'm going to get another 21-point stop entry. Top step. Let's set it for a 2-lot. And watch and see if it gets the entry. I'm not even going to move my mouse. It's going to so damn fast. Okay, there we go. It's probably a little bit lower. Wow, look how fast you go up 100. These are my long-term trades, and they're acting like short-term trades. Take a piece off, move stop to break even. There you go. Bounce off first fair value gap. Yes, did we? A little bit higher, a little bit of front running. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to go get a sweater. I am shivering. Almost. I'm almost shivering. Shit, it's crazy. I'm not joking, guys. We had almost spring, summer weather 2 days ago. And then I actually learned something last night about the first fair value gap. Is it complicated? Or you can share it in 1 sentence or 2 sentences? Yesterday's highs. Yesterday highs are 18,357. The first one today is not actually the first one because balance price range immediately after. So the first fair is the one that breaks the range. Okay, I see what you mean. So let's say the one at 939. Okay, I'm gonna move my the first one is 939. Yeah, that's what I said. I'm gonna move my stop a little bit above the entry, and I'm gonna let it go. I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm gonna go get a sweater because I'm just way too cold. I think it's like 65 degrees here. Still going up, eh? Of course. Well, we almost got up on the opening drive play, back up to the 240 points. Let's see what I had a nice trade here on the reflex algo. That would have gone to target. Okay, let's start trading in an account or two here. Figure out which ones we want to trade. I did good on the Bulenox, so why touch it, right? Let's go to one of the accounts that lost money yesterday. Fighting the greed. Fighting the greed. Okay, let's try and take a trade here for a 2-lot if we get an entry. I'm going to try and get a better price, actually. That was good that I took away the stop there. Well, I have to let the other one go, right? That's the plan. So let's see where it goes. Wow, look at that. Well, I'm going to take that. Hey, I mean, what was that? That's $200 on a shitty 2 micro trade. And I think I'm going to take 250 points on the 250 points is good. Shit, we were there already. 50 is 61. It's 561. I may go to a 10 lot. Enter it in at 561, 564. We were there already. Yeah, we'll put it there if we get filled. We're just tapping into the U.S. session high, so that's probably why we're seeing a little bit of selling coming in. It's always like that. There we go. Let's get the cash register ringing a little bit. I like the sound of the cash register. Let's see if we can get that to ring one time on this account. Well, first let's make sure it works. Let's go to Sim 103 again. There we go. It's working. Okay. There we go. Who doesn't like that sound, huh? Let the other one go. The last piece. Last piece I'll take out at, let's say, 40 points. So we're long at 51. No, 30 points. We can get 81. I'll get out the one lot. I'll hit close. But you know what? After two, I'm going to move it there, the stop. After both take profits, I'm not going to keep my stop all the way down and down. I'm not going to keep my stop all the way down and down, if you know what I mean. Down to down. I'm going to keep it up and up and up. Maybe I should have kept it down and down. Nice little tumble here. But it's a tumble in a rising market. I got higher swing low since 920 and higher swing high. So I don't know. It's hard to say. I'm going to get a short trade, but it's hard to say if I should take it. Wow. It looks so different on the Renkos than it does on the I took a short-term short. See if it goes to target. Right now, it's skirting around the take me out level. Let's get a little bit of a push lower. No, that didn't work out. Perfect. The reason why I took that on sim, yes I did, because we are in an uptrending market. Doesn't take a genius to see that right now. But we are also at 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock reversal. I just don't know how big that 10 o'clock reversal is supposed to be. I use Dristan. I can breathe better. Wow, I can't believe I got sick again. Seriously. But you know what? If someone would have came to me and said, I'll trade you, get sick again, but lose your cough, I would have said deal without hesitation. That cough was really getting to me. And thankfully it's gone. Now hopefully this cold doesn't come with a new cough. I have to find though. Todd Mitchell, that's the guy that came up with the videos on trading the S&P for the 10 o'clock reversal. I think he also had a 950 continuation move trade. And then the close. It was very effective. I remember I was tracking it. It was very effective. You were able to frame trades around it. Okay, so we wicked. Mm. So what am I looking for now? That's the thing. That's the question I need to ask myself. Look at that. What a shame, man. So I put it in at 70 and it didn't get hit. No, it did. Why did it go short again? Oh, I know. Because I'm supposed to manually close it. Strategies. I didn't code in an exit for that based on time. And now we can open up U and we can see what's going on over here. So we had a nice trade here, long at 93, 293, 346. Actually, yeah, that was an error. That was an error because the blue bar was over here. I don't know why it does that. So weird. I guess I'm short biased now, but I'd like to see the 1 minute come a little bit lower. If we can break the price channel, I'd be more encouraged to take trades to the downside. You know, you're looking at the 15-minute chart since 8 o'clock. It's straight up. This is just a consolidation. A consolidation. Yeah, I got to trade small today. I was just thinking about upsizing. No, not going to upsize. And I think I'm going to wait because I have short, long. So that tells me wait. I'm futures floor. And this is my floor. Anybody know where that's from? No, I'm futures, and this is my floor. Well, the 1 minute would have made money. That's a smallish candle, I can say. The 1 minute would have been a good trade. 1-to-1, I'm sure. Yep. That would have been a good trade. But what would the stop have been? 417 with a stop at 368. You're talking 50 points. Woo! You gotta have an appetite for risk today. Let's go back to the topstep system. I'll buy one. I'm gonna have to remove my stop, move it there. I gotta get out, eh? No. Nice trade on the algo. Sim 101. Let's put it up. Yeah, it covered 419 to 361. Wow, that was a good trade. Cross currents again a little bit. Although lower swing high, lower swing low, broke all the upward trend lines. So that indicates potential shift, break of structure. Let's put up a trend line over here. For this, we'll watch that way. So we're short. So I'm going to wait for a short signal because that's short, that's short. I got most everything is short. And I'll tell you, I can take one. I can take a one lot short because I'm getting a good price. It's on the longer term chart, which is what I should be trading. And I'll tell you where my stop is. My stop is pretty close, at least for this market it is. 25. Buy stop market 28. I don't want it at 28. This stupid cursor is bad for me. 25.50. I'll add one if I can get some good continuation. There we go. Took me out to the long side. Now the 1 minute is short. Everything is out of sync. The 1 minute is short. The algo is short. But the other charts are kind of long. So what do? I guess we wait. 55-point range on the 1 minute candles. If I can get a small candle on the 1 minute chart, I'll take, like, it's just about that size there. Let it just stay here for a minute and then we break the low. I'll take that trade to the downside. Do not copy our trades. My trades. I'm not a licensed professional. Seek the advice of a licensed professional. Trade on demo or don't trade. 95% of traders lose money, guys. So do not copy my trades. Well, we got that smallish bar, right? That's what I would call a smallish bar. Let's go here. And let's put in a sell. Well, I'm going to do a limit order. Let it break the low, hopefully, and then let it come back up and give me a better price. There we go. Oop, I want a better price. Ah, it was too slow. I can still get a better price. The volatility is crazy. Oh, well. Oh, well. I guess the idea was good, right? It already went 1 for 1, probably. Yeah, just. Maybe not. Okay, let's see. Trading small. It gets above the high, the 3-bar high. I'll close it. Okay, didn't work out. 1, 2, 3, delete. They can't all be winners. I'll try it again. If we get a smallish candle on the 1 minute. What do we look like on the 15-minute? 10:30, we're coming up to the initial balance. Are we going to get up to the high? No, that sucked. Use a 3.3 bar stop. Okay, now let's see a good move lower. Let's see a good move lower. Come on, push it, push it, push it. Yeah, I'm not going to trade the 1 minute anymore. Again, distracted. I think I said before, I'm not going to trade the 1 minute. I'll watch it, but I'm not going to trade the 1 minute. I got to pick my battles here, and I think the battle I'm going to pick is just the kind of the longer term trades. They're doing well now. So we could be in a market period now that my system is aligned with the market. I should be taking advantage of that. So let's go to the 21-point stop again. Wow, that was a move. That was a move. Okay, so let me reevaluate. And what do I mean by that? I mean that the algo could go long bias pretty soon. Top step is 1, 2, 3 is actually out of the trade, so let me get out. Top step had a full loser. I had nothing. I didn't suffer on that one. But top step is long again. Yes, it is. Just a one lot, good enough. I don't like where the entry is. Let's see if we can get like $60, $70 out of this, because I'm risking 40. Let's go, push. Take my hand off the mouse. Actually, I'm going to cancel the stop. I'll play the move. I'm good with it. It's for a one lot. I'll hit close if we stop out. And I'm going to have to... Oh, that was so close. That was so close. It's going to add or stop me out, depending on what the next bar does. Close. It looks like it wants to stop me. It looks like it wants to do both. So close. Come on, go back up. You bugger. No. Okay, I got to get out. That was fun. Yeah, I'm going to go to no stops. I'm thinking even my bands should be probably made a little bit bigger. Come on, it's got to break lower. Yeah, I'm more organized now, which I'm happy about. I know what I'm going to do. I know what I want to do. I know which trades I want to take. Let me see if I can put it up for you guys. Give me a second here. Let me get out of this one. Who cares? Let me see if I can put it up for you guys. Close this. I did create the template to put it up. Let's try and see what it looks like. I'll fix it if it's not perfect. Bear with me. Might as well get to see what I'm trading on, what kind of signals I'm taking, right? You guys are in the blind. What's he doing? Why is he shorting? Why is he going long? I forgot how I set it up exactly. Let me, I think there. There. And there. That might be right. There you go. Look at that. Let's see, just make those. Oh, no, it's bigger. Okay, there you go. There, boys and girls, you get to see what I'm following. It's on a black background though, not the prettiest. So when I get another trade, actually what I'm doing now, why I call it a longer term trade, instead of trading every color change, when we break below the bands and I get my first retrace and a continuation, I enter and I try to catch a decent part of the move. So when I entered here last time, that was a loser, but that was a nice winner. That was, you could have found a winner there, but you can catch some really big moves. So I'm gonna sell one on the ask, and I'll hold it until we get, if we get above the bands, I'll get out. 10.29. There we are, we're above the bands, so I gotta get out. And now I'm waiting to go long on a band trade. Let's call it the band trade. Bands on the run. Wasn't that a song? Who did that? Band, Paul McCartney? On the run. Bands on the run. Why were they on the run? So far I'm not doing that good because I've been trading a whole host of systems. I'm trying to put my hand in too many cookie jars, so to speak. And so far I dropped all the cookies that I tried to pick up. But the one account that was focused was the Sim 103, which got up to 685. So let's stay focused. Okay, we got a trade here in the algo. I'll jump in on that one. And then I'll add if we get an up bar on the Renkos. Maybe I'll open, there we go, there's your up bar. Let me try and add. Let me open this up for you guys so you can see it. Now since I added on the Renkos, if the Renkos get below the bands, I'm going to get out of 2, but the other 2 I'm holding are based on the algo, so let me even add another one for that white bar. Come on, let's push up. Push up, get a run up. At least form a second band so I can get a second bar so I can get a piece out. That's the minimum you can do for me. There we go, second bar, get a piece out. And let me lighten up. So now I'm holding 2. I'm holding 1 with the Renkos and I'm holding 1 with the algo. And that's good. I don't expect to be rich with this trade, but it'll be easier for me to hold it. And maybe I'll be able to catch a nice runner. How many points? 70 maybe? I don't think 70 is too much to ask. That's just like only 10 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 6. 7. 8. Okay, 8. I'm up 50 points. I'll sell 1. And I'm going to sell the other. And I'll tell you why I'm going to sell the others, because I just noticed the algo hit the take profit line. So that was good. See, that's when you focus. You focus on one system. And it goes well. That's why Bulenox went well. The Sim 103 went well because they were focused. Then I opened up my Apex to trade, and I was all over the board. Let me do here, let me do there, let me do there, and I was getting late on every one. No. Focus. You need to focus. Oh, you guys don't see my, no one said anything. I'm sorry. Where is it? Oh, we don't have the account thing here. Hold on, I'll go get it for you. I'll go get it. Account data, copy. Let's go to the Renkos. And paste reference. And lock. There we go. Not really perfectly placed. Not perfectly placed. Good enough. My screens have gotten sloppy. I gotta clean them up. You know what the thing is though with OBS? So look at the size of this trade. I'll go back to OBS. That was an entry over here at 43. I think I covered it a little bit over. Let me see. I'll tell you where I covered. I'll tell you my executions actually on that one. That was a good trade. Sell, 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 sell. So I longed at 45, 445, 439. Yeah, I got two at 439, two at 455, and two at 445. So let's just say my average price was 445. And my highest exit was at 505. 505, 505, 575. But I did get out of one at 480. Anyways, that was fun. Let's watch the next one. Next one will be to the downside. Or I just take him in one direction. Because it's hard to argue for the shorts right now. So I'm not sure if I want to take it for the short. I have a long trade. I'll take it. It's got about a 10-point stop. I probably won't get stopped out on 10 points. If it stops me out, there you go. But I'm okay taking that. I don't know. Where's my balance? 345. I think it was 350 before, so probably even lost less than 10 points. Hello. Oh, now we have another trade. I tell you what that one is. That's this one here. That's the cash register trade. No, that's not the stop though. Shit damn. Sorry, I have to get out. I got mismanaged. It got mismanaged. I have to get out. Oh, it's long again. Hold on. Enter. Okay, took me out. That's no problem. Ouch, that was $100. Where's the red? There's no red today. It's all green. I don't have red that I can show you. Not yet. And I'm hoping I won't have any. But I'm trading careful. I'm trading small. Nice work, man. Thank you. It's not really much here. What do I got? I got one Bulenox account and one Apex account. The rest is all Sim. Sim 182 is the algo. That's the small screen there. Hey, you get to see my Renko charts actually. How I take my trades. But go to the split screen here. Yeah, the algo on the small screen. That's the one that's up 182, which is phenomenal for the algo. It's been really killing it every day. The one that's up 5,166 is the other trade there, the opening drive trade. And then the sim that's up 685 was me practicing when I didn't really want to trade. I didn't like the spreads and stuff. But I jumped onto my Apex thing. Nice for it. Only features same. All green. Profits don't matter. Process will. Yeah, I'm really trying to follow my process. I broke a rule once. I didn't respect my stop. That was bad. That was bad. The market had me trapped and I got lucky. I'll admit it. I'll admit it. That was a dangerous trade. That was one of my old bad habits. Not even sure how. You know what I think I did? I think I combined. I took a short-term trade, turned it into a long-term trade. I have a 21-point stop trade right here, so let me do it for a one-lot sell market. See what we can get out of this. This is based on the Renkos. I'll put the Renkos back up. See, we broke the bands on the Renkos, and we got a retrace and a continuation. So it's a 21-point stop, and let's see what we can get out. If I can get 7, 14, 21, $100 there on a one lot. Not bad. Well, I mean, not exactly 100, but close. That was fast. 50 points almost. That 500 is the key for the daytime, in my opinion. 500, really? 17,500? Because we're kind of just... we aren't holding. What is the 17,500? Is it tied into anything? Like if I go to the 15-minute, will I see? Oh, I just took it based on the Renkos. Oh, it's well, there's something there. That's Monday. It's Friday's close, I think, or Monday's close. Oh, hold on. This is Wednesday. That's Tuesday. That's Monday. So it's Friday's close. How's that Friday's? Oh, okay, there we go. That's Friday's close. I don't know if that's why you're looking at it, but so that's it for the Renko trades. Right now, we just got a retrace and a continuation, but if I was trading short term, I would take that. But I'm trying to just take one trade, the first trade after each cross, so I'm not taking this one. Here is the cheap long. Yeah, it is, but they're not that cheap because where do you put your stop? That's the thing. For me, I don't know where to put the stop on this. I would put my stop all the way down here at 320. So for, you know, unless I wait for this candle to close, in 17 seconds, and then I buy and I use the low as my stop, or I wait for a close below the trend line. Maybe that can tighten it up a little bit. Yeah, break of the high. I do have a trade here. It's a 1 minute chart trade, and I said I wouldn't take him anymore, but a break of a high is a trade. Yeah, I had a couple of entries, and I was using ATM, the automatic trade manager, for the stops, but I removed them because the vibrations are too, you know, with the bid and the ask, it's too crazy. Just get stopped out too easily. I wanted to give it a little more breathing room today. Anybody in the room besides OFT, guys, hit the like button. I didn't really get too many likes yet. I don't think I have any. OFT, I didn't remember if I clicked the like button on your stream today. I try to remember every morning, but I might have forgotten. If I did, sorry. Okay, I'll take one on here. I was gonna say on the 1 minute chart, the break of the high, but looks like I missed the trade already. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's close enough. And my stop will be a 3-bar stop, sell stop, one market right there, and then I'll move it as we go. I got my stop in. It's a little far away, 50 points, but big deal. 50 points here now is one candle. Actually, I'm even going to add, which I said I wouldn't do anymore this week, but it's going to be a proper add at the 50%. I'll even put in the buy limit right there and then remove. So I have an add there at 419. And if I get 80 bucks on this, 40 points, I'll take it. Let's get a little momentum burst up. Actually, I gotta tell you, today I'm really just trading to have fun. I'm not really, trading. It's a dangerous day out there. The spreads are wide and markets are moving fast. I guess some people are gonna kill it. But you know who's killing it? The prop firms. The amount of accounts that are being blown. Hoo-wee! I don't even want to know about it. I'm sure their cash register is ringing. Yeah, I want to see it get above 60. If we can get above 60, I'll be happy with that trade. Come on, form a white bar. Mr. Renko. I'll try one more. If we get a white bar on the Renkos, I'll go long. Hopefully we'll see some continuation to the upside, and then I'll rebalance the position. But that white bar is having a hard time forming. Gotta keep my eye on the chart. We're close to being stopped out. Oh, no white bar, red. Hey, what, Chip? Nah, it's gonna break lower. He's gonna break lower. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe yes. They look like they're really trying, but the buyers keep coming back. If the buyers come back, they're gonna come back fast, I think. No. No. I was going to get out of a piece. Take me out of a piece. Let me reduce the risk on this trade. Let me reduce the risk on this trade. Actually, I haven't liked this trade. Let me get out of it. I would have been blown. All my accounts in the last 5 days, honestly, I would not have sized down. I was thinking this could be the end of prop firms. What? May no. May no is French for no way. They are killing it. I am certain of it. In this kind of volatility, there probably are a few people who are exploiting it well, but then there are the 100,000 people that are just losing multiple accounts every day. Fuck. Okay, so I'm gonna get a long trade now. That's the 21 point stop trade, 21 gun salute. You see the Renko, we crossed over the bands. Now we wait for a retrace and the continuation. First continuation bar, we go long. I got in early for the one lot. There's the continuation. And the stop is 21 points. So 62. I'm already up 21 points. Oh, I was supposed to go to, you see, that's the, see? I was supposed to have a 2 lot so I can take a partial. Who knows? Maybe it'll come back to the entry. Let's go down one more red bar. Look, you guys get to see how I trade. One more red bar. There we go. I'm back in at the same price, even better. And now if we get a full bar under the bands, I bail. I have my finger on the close button. It's 2 more red bars there. I saw there was a chat thing. 1 more, and if that's gonna turn red, turns red, I'm out. So lost a little money on that trade. Now we're gonna wait to go to the short side. 500 it will reject. Yeah, but we had some room to run to 500. I was long at 59, 459 at 40 points. Over 500 and holding, I would long there and hope that we push the shorts out. Was it 497? No, I was long, I think, at 459. Let me tell you. Yeah, 459. Let's take a look at the 15-minute. We took out the London highs. We closed above it, then we closed below it, then we closed above it, then we closed below it. So we're pushing back into the London session. And we're right in the middle of the initial balance. Hey, what's that 15-minute trade they all look at? Let's go take a look at that while I'm... The 15-minute breakout, 945. Well, they didn't really do well with that one. I know Patrick Whelan's trading at the 15-minute opening range breakout, so they would have gone long here and gotten crushed. That's not a good trade. My opening range trade is much better. It will sell down now. Longs will step up. VWAP incoming. Wow. Yeah, well, that's a break below initial balance and a break below the previous day's close. Ah, shit. And I missed my Renko trade. You see that first retrace? When we broke the bands. Where is it? Right here. Right there. Can I get a shape? Can I get a wop wop? How do you get a shape here? Icons, text, brush. I'm not good with this platform. Time to eat. Enjoy your supper. See you tomorrow. Okay. That's always fun. Plus another 40. I'll take it. Who doesn't love when the cash register rings? So close. I got something in my eye, but another trade is getting ready to set up. Come on. Oh, no. Missed it. Missed it. Missed it. Not chasing. Too bad. It would have been another cash register ring, but you know what? I'm doing good enough. I'm not doing great. This account was the biggest loser yesterday. But for just playing, I'm doing good enough. Up almost 400. Anybody know how you draw a shape in Top Step? Ah, rectangle. Okay, so there was the... Do we shade it? How do we get the properties of this? Settings. Border. Shitty border. Let's make it white-ish. Middle line. Background. Let's make it greenish. The opacity. Let's see. Yeah, we don't want it that opacities. Okay, and save as default. Can I do that? Save as. So that's where the short came in. That's the first retrace after the cross of the bands. And we got a big move down. So you get to see it on the Renko. You get to see what I'm looking at. That's where I'm looking. Or that's where I took my short. Of course, I didn't ride it like a hero all the way down. But that's where I took my short. And now basically would be waiting for a long now, get over the bands. And that's what I said, you know, when there's good momentum, there's continuation. So if you just set a tight stop, which in this case for me, I'm setting 21 points. That entry was at 400 and now you had 262, that's 140 points. If you're able to hold, Alex would be able to hold. I'm not able to hold. I take out 50, 60 points, 40 points, whatever. And the cash register trades, if you want to know what they are, they're every time there's a retrace, the ATM is coded to take out some points. I'm going to try and take a cash register trade. Let's get my finger on the sell ask button, but we're kind of consolidating here. It doesn't really look like a good area, and especially we're coming right into, that is what line that? I'm colorblind, I don't see the color. I got to go to the 15-minute chart. Okay, previous day's close. Let's get a little higher. Touch the bands, it'll be a better trade. Touch the bands on the Renko right there. We're touching the bands. Now it's a better trade. So if I get a red bar now, I'll take a cash register trade. But I'm going to want to get a better price also a little bit. So just got my finger on the sell ask, waiting for, there we go, it's red. That should be a better price. Hopefully I don't get stopped out. My stop is in the wrong place because it's one bar. And I got out, I don't like it, sorry, no cash register ringing on that one, didn't go right away, but it's too bad the cash register would have rung. I chickened out. Because I like it to go right away. It was hesitating a little bit too much. Hit the like button and the subscribe button, guys. Let us wait for another good setup. I'm not going to take another cash register trade. Short 290, stop 30. Good job. I can see that definitely. That's even a 1 minute chart trade for me. There's your 2-bar retrace, first condition, top corner. Can you guys see it? Oh no, you don't see it. And then break it a low. We just broke the low, so definitely that was a short right there. You would have gone short on the break it a low the previous candle. It's a fun day to trade. It's just a shame about the spreads. What do we got? 64. So it's hard even to see it so fast, but it's definitely not a quarter point, half point, 3/4 point. We're looking at probably 1 1/4 point, 1 1/2, 2 points sometimes. That's a large spread, too easy to get hurt. Oh. Cash register trade. Get me out, get me out, get me out. Close. I gotta get out. It stopped out. Well, that's two that didn't work out well. And we have room to get down. That was, should have been a good, well, not should have. Should is the wrong word. Could have been a good trade. Nah, I'm going to wait till we break out of this area here. I'm going to wait till we break out of this area. I don't like when Can you guys still see the rank? Yeah. This whole area here is not if you look, price held. How do I draw a line here? I think I know how to draw a line that's here. Vertical line, horizontal line. There, I drew a horizontal line. So 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, 4 time, and that was the 5th time we're touching in that line. So see how it's very good chart to see where the buyers are coming back in. That doesn't mean it's going to hold, but we can obviously see that 5 times already in the last 8 minutes, the buyers came back in here. And actually, if you want to consider also these, even though we broke it, it was just by a little bit, you know, and I always say lines and price are area. They're not exactly. So that's why I said I want to get out of here. In this case, we broke through it, but still, it made it a more dangerous trade because that price was holding. I need more coffee. Dave, you finish at 12:30? Yeah, I know. School? I didn't hear. You have to go where? Oh, wow. Can I go with you? Oh, no, the guy's coming to fix the thing. Oh, this is a bad trade. Why is it a bad trade? Cancel. Boom. I was trying to sell right there on the previous day's close. That's not a good idea. Even if it goes, it's a reason not to take the trade. We're coming from above, and we're bumping into it. A lot of people like to fade that. I got the initial balance, though. Know what I noticed about the initial balance? When you break it at around 11 o'clock, it's a fade trade. If you break it early, it's a breakout trade. I mean, I'm not a breakout trader, so I would wait for, let's say, a retest. But in this case here, when it's delayed, I find it to be a fade trade. Who knows? We might see a pop. Might see a pop. I'm still trying to get a cash register trade. Let me try here. Fill me. Come on. I'm having fun, so that's okay. I got my finger on the buy bid just in case it gets stopped out. I'll get myself out. Oh, stopped out. Get myself out. Threw away now a little bit more money. Your mic is cutting. Really? Why would it be doing that? It's working. It's working. Hello. No, maybe it's your sound. Everything looks good on my end. Maybe a little distortion here, but there we go. Lower it. Anyways, on and off, loud and clear from here. Yeah, I think it's on your end. I really do. I mean, I'll do a sound check on my cell phone. I had this cell phone 8 years now, guys. I'm joking. It's my first cell phone. Kevin, can you believe this is my first cell phone ever? I got it in November. Oh, I'm going to get a long trade, though. One of the longer term trades here. We need to retrace first, so I'm watching closely. I don't want to miss it. While I'm doing a sound check. Hit the like and subscribe button, guys. Okay. Oh, it's getting there. Okay, so let me, I got to remove this. I got to go to the top step numbers, set it for a 2 lot, and I got to get in. There we go. It's a 21 point stop. I'm going to set it to a 1 lot, maybe take a partial if it goes. Right now it's going in the wrong direction. I got about 7 points left, I can see from the thing. One more red bar and I should be stopped out. Set it back to 2 because sometimes it just taps in that red bar and then gives me a better price. Stop build. Okay, that's it for that one. Creature of habit. That was quick. Let me open it up. Yeah, long trade there probably wasn't the greatest idea. But like I said, with this kind of volatility, you'll catch moves. Either way. Let's see. Power on. My glasses are off. Everything's connected. YouTube. Okay, let's try for a short now. Top step. 2. Sell ask. I need a red bar unless we get above the bands. Although it looks like there's a little bit of buying again. What to do, what to do, what to do. Let me tighten it up a little bit. Come on, go up another bar. I think I'd much rather go long again. Much rather go long. Easier to work, easier to maneuver without an ATM putting in stops. Okay, I'm gonna take that. That's one. I didn't go check. Who is this guy? He's on my feed all the time. Let's go check. Live. Okay. Nope, everything seems good. La 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 la. Oh. Oh, it looks good. Not cutting in and out. I'll listen for a bit. I can't scream. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, my kid is working, so he's on the headset. Okay, that was a quick scalp for 1 second. What was the trade based on? Okay, well, let's go get my box. Can I copy it? They have clone. Okay, clone, perfect. Bring it. No, 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 no. How do you move it? No, not stretch it, move it. No, not stretching it. I'm right-clicking, that didn't work. Really? You can't move it? There we go, there we go, there we go. Now I get it. I know how to move it. You gotta go in the middle of the box. Highlight it. And qu'est-ce qui se passe? Obviously you can see I'm not good with... Oh, highlight it and then... No, neither that. No, you gotta highlight it. I highlight it and then I click on it to move. Oh, there we go. So this was the entry for the what I call the longer term trades. It's the first retrace on the cross. So if you remember, I took a loss. This was the cross, that was the retrace, that was my trade. I took a loss. Then I would go short. We have a retrace here, but it never had a continuation bar. And once we get above the bands, here's your retrace, here's your long. So I'm trying to get myself to take a 2-lot, take a partial, and then just let the other one run. But anyways, that's where the long was. And around 300, and it went up, I don't know, 90 some odd points. Actually, I'll tell you the exact price. The exact price was, changed my cursor, the exact price was 303.50. That's nice. And once it rings twice, I'll move my stop to here. Good enough. Pating. I got patinged. Okay, let it run. You know what? If I move my stop to break even, I'm going to get stopped out. So I'm just going to take the money. Woof, that's a lot of messages. There you go. I'm back. Just took a break there for a second. Got a sneeze. So based on that entry, the next one would be waiting for okay, that's how you move it. You put your cursor over it, it turns blue. But you don't click it to turn blue. Yeah, and then you got to grab the line, not the dots. So there you go. Yeah, okay. So now I know how to move them. There, I learned this skill. I'm not really getting anywhere. Eh? I'm treading water. Up 300, up 100, up 300, up 100. I think I hit my my wall, which happens quite often, and you can recognize it. And then really the only thing that ever happens after that is it goes down. Doesn't go back up. And it's 11 o'clock, and I'm kind of tired. Let's take a quick look. Summary, we're at 40 points average range on the 1 minute candles. Wow, there's a lot of trades over there. That was an active session. We are trading above the, no, we got above the London sessions. That's the blue box. London session high, but we're kind of back inside it. Given what I see with the swing highs and the swing lows, we're kind of in a downtrend, but maybe just breaking it now. The algo on the algo on the bottom, which you don't have here, we'll go to split screen. The algo on the bottom is long biased. The 1 minute is kind of very close to getting long biased, especially if we can get over the price channel. And then what do we have? Then we go to the Renkos. That's 2 of 4. The Renkos, you don't see the long-term Renko, but it's long biased. And the short-term one, which is the one you see, is long biased. It's over the bands. It just says the momentum now is to the long side. And when momentum is on the long side, you see how you see now the 4 I was telling you again. If I can draw a horizontal line, how we tapped into this level 4 times. Let me. How you see it on the Renkos, you probably don't see it on the 1 minute as clearly. Change my cursor again. But that's why I like the Renkos, because you can see where the sellers are coming in. Exactly. That's not something you get with the 1 minute charts, because these are not time charts. They're just 100% price based. So you kind of see it on the 1 minute chart, but not the way you see it on the Renko. Not the way you see how many times it goes there and just gets slammed down again. Oh, that was an error. I'm only supposed to be short of 2 lot. Okay, so let's grab the box. There you go. There's your trade for the short. Let me open it up so you can see it clearly. There we go. So you can see, remove the box. You can see, oh wait, my 2 lot, let me cover one lot there. We broke the bands. That's a full bar under the bands. That's the retrace up and the continuation bar. So that's where I go short for what I call my longer term Renko trades. And now the exit basically is a full bar on the opposite side. But I did cover a piece. That's why I like to take 2. It's one more bar forms and I'm out. I'll click buy bid and I'll get out of my 1 lot. But if we go red, I will add to my trade. Now you guys get an idea of why how I trade so frequently. And there's red, I'll add to my trade. Hopefully this red will continue. 2-3 bars lower. That's about 20 points. Let's get down to 330. We watch. Nope, not going. And that's a full bar above. I get out. So that one cost me. Now I look to go long because we're above. And yeah, there's flip-flopping. But again, this is really, in this kind of volatility, you're going to catch runs. I guess the idea is to quit once you hit a run. So like I said, I'm going up and down and up and down. Did you see that little thrust once we broke through? I don't know if you guys caught it. So now you're going to see probably a momentum candle. That was a fast scalp. Thank you very much. So now I would have, based on the Renko charts, I can have what we're calling the cash register trades. What you just heard, which are quick scalps. I like those. They're fun. But I can also have the first continuation. What I don't like about the first continuation is we're very far away from the bands. So yeah, I have a 21 point stop, but I'm only going to enter in for a 1 lot and hope we run for 30-40 points. So that's 7. I got my hand on the close button. I'll move the blue line. Well, no, wait, because I might get stopped out very quickly. And if that turns red, I'm out. My hand's on the sell ask. If we go white, though, I'll add. If we go red, I'm out. This looks like we're going to go white. I got my finger on the buy bid. It's only a 1 lot. I got my finger on the close. And it's red. I'm out. Next trade's a cash register trade. When it turns white, I'm going to try for a better price. It's got to turn white. Right now it's yellow. I don't know if you guys can see that subtle difference. Your chart is pretty small. Your screen is pretty small, but it's yellow. It has to go white. Still didn't go white. And there it's white. Now I got to get a better price. That's a better price. Filled. Now let it go up. Push. There we go. There's your cash register once. No! That cost me. Well, a little bit. They can't all be winners, right? Oh no, there's another one. Give me a better price. Give me a better price. Come on. That's the better price, hopefully. Now go up. Go up. You know you want to. There we go. Go up one more. If it goes red, I have to go out. I saw the chat move. Come on. This is an ad point, by the way, but I'm not going to add because it's just so fast. There's your ad again. Okay, I'm out. I don't feel like trading anymore, guys. I had fun. So anyways, that's how I do my active scalping, if anybody's interested. Should bounce. We have a long trade. Long on the algo. Interesting. I don't know if anybody enjoyed that. Demonstration. Yeah, good colors. Do I have any red? Hold on. I don't think I have any red. No red today. All green. Okay, let's push higher than 23. I'm long at 21. Let's say I'm not in the mood to trade anymore. Push. Come on, you want to go. Here's where I would add, but I said I'm really not going to be adding anymore. Okay, I'm getting out. I think that's it for me for today. I'm not in the mood really to follow the. There you go. You got a triple top there. You see how you see it? You don't see it in. We broke through it. There was a double top, and we were coming into a third time. But one bar cross isn't really significant. Move, bring it down. And you guys get to see how I'm seeing it. So now that little level could be, you know, kind of a little support area. So if we were to go trade down just to that blue line and then go up again, for me, that would be a really solid trade because everything is up. Everything is bullish right now. And that's an area that, like right now, if we were to get a white bar, that would be a good trade. The next bar is a white bar. There was a lot of good trades today, actually. I have to admit, it was really bad in the morning. The spread was up. I can't see the spread now. I turned it off. I know that kind of sounds weird. I mean, I can see it in Ninja, but it doesn't really write what the spread is. Topstep X actually writes the spread. So I can see it. Here I need computerized to see. It still looks like it's over a point. I'm in the mood to swing a heavy bet. It's possible it's because I'm bored, number one. It's also possible because there's good opportunity, so I'm not even sure why I want to do it. But I'll tell you why I'm not going to do it. Because I'm already tired. And when I'm tired, I make stupid mistakes. So I might swing a heavy bat, lose, and then I'll get angry. And I'm willing to swing the heavy bat on a couple of accounts. I designated a couple of accounts to trade harder. And I would have done it in the morning, but in the morning it just wasn't tradable conditions. Now the conditions are pretty good for scalping, but I just don't have the brain for it right now. So I'm gonna do the smart thing. Normally I would do the stupid thing and still do it, but I'm gonna do the smart thing. I'm really trying to just do the smart thing now all the time. Guys, if you're new to our room, check out the co-stream at 7 p.m. Joker Trades and Futures Floor co-stream weeknights at 7 p.m. You get 2 for the price of 1. 2 completely different perspectives on the market. Often I'm long when he's short, or he's long when I'm shorting. He's an ICT trader. His version of it, not his version of it, but you know, his read on it. 2022 model. I'm just scalping momentum with the current trend. I got my algos on some charts. My algo's actually gonna get out of a trade in 1 second right there. Boom, in the little screen, you just saw it. Algo's doing good, up 100 and how much? 168. That's a phenomenal day for the algo. That's on that Sim 10 thing that you see there. Let me just open it up a bit. Sim 101, yep. Sim 103 is me, and Sim 102 is the opening drive trade. The opening drive took out 5,000 today. That was a good trade. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it a day. Oh, wait, there's a trade. Do I take it? One last one? Yeah, what the hell? One last one. And it's out. So let me get out. Okay, that cost me 30 bucks. Would have made me a lot more than 30 bucks. See, that's what I like about limit orders and stuff, and not using actual stops, because when it goes out, I can sometimes get a better price. Would I lose 30? The actual real loss on that should have been 90. So I had really just 1/3 the loss. That's phenomenal. No, Phil, seriously. I'm going the wrong way. Let's get back up over 44. I'm long at 40. 44. Yeah. I took myself out. But there is a trade that I can join in on. with no stop for a 2-lot. And while I was preparing, it got stopped out. Lucky me. Oh, you guys don't see the Renko anymore. See, you guys should say something. There you go. No, wrong side. That's Donald Trump. I'm not going to get it. Let him wait. Guy calls me 3-4 times a day. Wants to know what I think about the tariffs. I told him, Donald, you're a big boy. You have to make up your mind on your own. He don't listen. So you guys get a little better idea how I scalp now that I got the Renko charts up there for you. See, right now, red, bearish, under the band. So I'm trying to scalp momentum to the downside. Not just randomly, it's after a retrace, so I'll need a white bar and then a red bar. The white bar is the retrace, the white bar is the continuation bar. So when you hear me saying I'm waiting for a retrace, that's just waiting for an opposite color. When you hear me say now I need a continuation bar, 7 points, that's the distance of each bar. It's numerical trading. Was I over 400 at any point today? On this account, I don't remember. I don't think I was able to get 400. Just looking to try and catch a scalp with some momentum. Right now the read is bullish because we went over the bands. We are bullish on the 1 minute, but we are bearish on the algo. You don't see the algo now because the Renko charts are covering it. But if I switch quickly to the algo, you can see that there's an orange band, so momentum on the algo switched bearish. So who's right? That's the trick. Who's right? The short-term Renko just went bearish, but the long-term Renko is still bullish, and the 1 minute is bullish. He's bullish. I mean, if we look at the 1 minute, what do you have? If I open it up, we have higher swing highs and a higher swing low. But we did break the trend line of the rise. So what do we got? We got a little bit of contradictions here. But most everything is reading short. Which is why I went short. I went short because it's the first retrace after the cross below the bands. And I'll cover here. And I added a little bit. Bear trap. Whatever. Whatever. Hey, why isn't my stream in my ear? I was told my volume wasn't working. Volume seems to be good. Try one more small cash register trade, or do I have a reason not to take him? There's nothing there. There's no VWAP or anything. If I lose, I'm gonna have a shitty day rest of the day. Because I have a good day here, I should quit. I'll try it, what the hell. I'm stupid like that. Let's go, get below 53. Get below 53. Bugger. Oh, there we go, we got below 53 there for a second. Come on, make me happy. Close out my last trade as a winner. This will be my last trade. Okay, getting out of it. The hell with it. To hell with it, he says, just as it goes, and my cash registers would have rang. It is whatever. Ha! Then it went the other way, but my cash register would have rang. Oh, there's a cash register. Oh, it's going fast now. Look at the acceleration on the bars. Maybe I'll try one more. I like where we are here. But I gotta get a better price. That's gotta turn red. Better price. Come on, give me. There's a better price. If I can get filled. Second bar forms. I have to close my thing. No, that's where it would have gotten me out already. Okay, didn't get filled. Too bad. Hey, Apex said they're having a trading competition on Friday. I want to enter. Anybody know how? I have to talk to Joker about that. Starting at 11 a.m. It's part of that. I think the Wealth 365 Summit that they're a part of. Short, 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 short. Why didn't the... Oh, yeah, I know why the algo didn't go short. The algo had a one-bar retrace, which is indicating that this downtrend is a real one. So I'm going to short one contract here. I got about a 15-point stop on it. And I will add one if we start to go lower. That's it. I got about another 7 points. 3 points. Bugger. I have to get out. Okay, I lost my 15 points. We got above the bands on the short-term top step chart. So if we get, now we have the continue, we have the retrace also. So now I'm just waiting for the continuation. Let me open it up for you. You can see it. I'll take it for a 2-lot. As long as this bar doesn't close right under the bands. And I'll hope we'll run. Come on. Boom. Got my finger on the close button. And I'm out. Wow. That took some equity from me. But got it to be expected. I'm sitting here taking long trades, and right now it's pretty much a bearish bias. The algo is short. Let me just put back up the algo for you guys. The algo is short. It's up another 57. When this bar closes in 5 seconds, it'll draw in the take profit and the stop loss lines. Well, it's right on the take profit line, so that's why not only it drew in the line, and it also closed the trade. The algo trades on Sim 101, so it's up $244 trading 1 lots. That's 122 points after commission. That's very good, actually. Okay, guys, I think that's going to be it for me. I have someone coming here at 12 o'clock, so I gotta get off the charts. Thanks for showing up. Show up for the co-stream at 7 p.m. tonight. Me and Joker Trades do a co-stream. Weeknights at 7 p.m. till 9 p.m. Hit the subscribe and like button. It was a good day. Not a great day, but it was a good day for me. I can't complain. Nothing spectacular, but it is what it is. I'm happy with the performance of the algos today. And I'll see you guys tonight or tomorrow morning. And if I forgot already, hit the like and the subscribe button. It'll help out the channel. And it will be appreciated also. It's one of those things that puts a smile on my face. So put a smile on my face. Hit my buttons. Play with my buttons. I give you permission. Okay, guys. Talk to you tomorrow or tonight. Bye.